What's that in the video? It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a really late review. Alright, finally getting around to this review of Big Blue from the DC Superheroes line that came out before the DC Universe Classics line. And he's pretty cool. I mean, this guy, you know, being a former generation, a lot of stuff really still carried through. Like, I think the torso, upper thighs, maybe even the basic feet and then the arms and fists all carried through to the next Superman figure. It's pretty good. I mean, this guy is he's got a really good sculpt. Has like a little bit of Christopher Reeve in there, a little bit animated in there. Yeah, cape's okay. The one thing with this guy is you can't really get a super good flying pose. I mean, you can kinda get it, but the head needed to come up just a little bit more. You can get bend his back a little bit like that. And all that, and kind of force it a little bit, but you know, not too bad. He does have kind of a bit of a wide stance there, which is fine for the most part, but it'd been nice to get him in a more neutral stance. He's cast in blue. His feet are cast in red. His cape is cast in red. His head and hands are cast in, I want to say, I think the hands are cast in blue. I'm not sure about the head. I think the head might be cast in blue too. But you can tell I have one of my own that actually has some scuffing on it, and it's like, oh, okay, that'd been nice to cast that in the color instead of doing it in the you know, something they had to paint. But yeah, he turned out pretty good. Pretty durable guy. Missing his S on the back, unless there's some version of Superman that didn't have the S on the back. I mean, they change it from time to time, but you know, he's got a huge S on the front there. They change different sizes. I mean, there's like 3 or 4 different color variations of this guy. And I know there's one of them that has a smaller S and a little bit different color on there. I think it's a black S, which is one of the ones I don't have, I don't believe. But not a bad figure. I mean, he has all your standard DC Universe Classic style articulation. You know, ball jointed head, has the ball swivel shoulders, has a swivel bicep, single point elbow, swivel wrist, swivel waist. He has like the waist articulation there. He has the DC style swivel hip joint thing going on. He does have a mid thigh swivel. Single point knee, single point foot with a little bit of a rocker there. Just help stand up that wide stance. Now his has a little bit of a scuff mark on the hair there. I think that was said by Chapman Films when he had it. Not that bad. Wish I'd broken mine out, but mine's boxed up somewhere. But I do have the DC Universe Classics to compare it to, which is right here somewhere. It's pretty much the same figure, just the hips are a little bit different, I guess. I don't know if it's a leg casting or what, but the arms are the same, the fists are the same, the paint's different, and you can see that they used a different cape on the DC Universe Classics, where this one comes in and fills in like it's supposed to. This one sits back a little bit too far. That's the main drawback with this guy. He's got a lot of blue highlights, different head sculpt. Yeah, I really would like to see this guy done in more of the superheroes or Super Friends colors. And that would have been really cool. This blue's a little bit light. The S is a little funky. I like this S a lot better. I do like his colors better though. He does have the blue, the yellow S on the back. And yeah, same articulation otherwise. Pretty cool figures. I mean, if you can't find this guy and you find this guy cheap, pick up this guy. There's no reason not to. Like, the only thing that would hold me back from buying it is lack of foot pegs. But you can buy like the miniature doll stands, and I just happened to I've gotten a stack of them. They're the Kaiser doll stands, and they're the for the 8-inch dolls, 20SM, and I use them for my Predator figures. There's the base right there, and you dig out one of the clips. I'll stand them on it, and I'll show you guys. Yeah, I prefer stands though for the most part. There we go. And with him, you just gotta clip him behind the cape. Let's see how he's gonna work there. And it's kind of loose, which is good. If it's too tight, it's gonna be squishing your. This seems a little bit tall for him, so I may have to do a little bit of modification there on the stand, but these pretty much fit my Predator guys pretty well. You know. If you wanted that, landing kind of pose, there you go. Kind of cool. Not bad. All right. I'm gonna give this guy I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10. Only because the white stance, lack of foot pegs, and the fact that you really can't get a really good hands on his waist kind of pose, nor a really good flying pose. And it's Superman, it's the two things you used people to do is like stand there with his hands, looking all Superman-y, and then a good flying pose, like Christopher Reeve in the first movie. Yeah, there you go. So, shoot, like I said before, if you can't find this one and you find that one, no reason not to get him. If you don't have one, get one or the other or both. Two thumbs up, and thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and all that stuff. Thanks.